My plan here is to obviously use what they gave us originally. They gave us some boundaries 1 and 9, but we must be careful with how we approach this now because it is below the x-axis. I do feel like we need to integrate the straight line. Remember, if you integrate, it gives you the area under the curve. But what it actually does, if it's negative, it gives you the area from the curve to the x-axis. So if you integrate the straight line, you will be getting this triangle that I keep wanting to show you with my cursor. It will be negative though. So it will be from your straight line up to the curve. Pretend like this is a triangle, and that is going to be colored in. So I want to integrate my straight line from this value up until C. So if you can quickly work out for me what that value is, 3 minus x, I want to know where that intersects my x-axis. So if I want to know where it intersects my x-axis, I said y equal to 0. So I'm just going to quickly do that little side calculation. I'm going to go 3 minus x. Where are you 0? It is where x equals 3. So I want to basically integrate my straight line from 3 to 9 will be my boundaries. And this will give me a negative answer, and I'm going to make it positive manually. So you can apply your boundaries. Remember, you always sub the 9, the biggest one, in first, and then minus your smaller one. But I can also show you, there's a button for this on your calculator. So the button that you can use is this one. I'm not going to get method marks if you do all this, but I just want to show you, if you say 3 minus alpha x, and then you put in your boundaries, in this case, it'll be 3, the smallest one always at the bottom, 3 to 9. It's going to give you, I told you it's going to give you a negative. So then this is an area of 18. Okay, let's just quickly go back to the plan. So that means when we look at this diagram, from that line all the way up to the x-axis, this triangle has an area of 18. Then if we take the curve technically, if we take boundaries from 4 to 9, it will give me the area approaching the x-axis once again. So it will give me this little part that I actually don't want. So let me just show you how to do that. I will integrate my curve, but only from 4 to 9, which means you sub in your 9 and then subtract, and you sub in your 4. Please show me that step because it's a method mark, but I'm going to be typing everything into my calculator again because I don't need method marks. You guys need method marks. So you sub it in, you show me how you sub it in, but just to make sure that you get full marks, you can just type it into your calculator. So I'm doing this. Remember the boundaries here, I was looking from 4 to 9. From 4 to 9. It's going to take a while because it has to integrate and apply the boundaries. Sometimes while the calculator is thinking, I normally do the manual working out. Again, I get a negative, but we know why it's negative. Because it's underneath the x-axis, but I don't think you should write down the negative. Please write down the positive. Also, let's just fill in all the nitty-gritties here. So this is the area from the curve to the x-axis. This is the area from the straight line to the x-axis. My original plan was then to take this, which was the triangle, minus the part that I don't want, and that final answer feels like a freaking marathon. That final answer is 3 and 2 over 3. You had a lot of calculus, but also problem solving here because it was below the x-axis that made it really difficult. Guys, we're done. This is finished. Thank you.